The Great Himalayan Exploration is very different because when we are on a Royal Enfield, it never ever matches those books in universities.
You can go to places where it's hard for people to reach. You get to meet new people, you get to see new things. You see their life and you see the life that you're leaving behind.
And at destination, it's not just about coming, sitting and chilling. And we are getting to learn about things that I've only just heard of.
There is a pace of life here. There is a storytelling that's happening in front of your eyes.
The writer researchers, whatever little glimpses they're getting, it's absolutely unique. And everyone agrees that they wouldn't have gotten it without the Great Himalayan Exploration.
Coming to the mountains is always reminding yourself, be human, be compassionate, be caring. We're nothing. We're nothing in front of these formidable mountains. Nothing. My name is Bandana Tiwari. I have been working in the fashion industry for a long time.
My name is Sam Sharma. I come from Tamil Nadu.
Hi, I'm Aditya Malakar. I hail from Delhi.
My name is Marol. I don't say I crossed 110,000 kilometers on my world ride. I usually say I heard more than 5,000 stories when I was on a world ride.
My name is Ram Iyer. I stay in Mumbai.
I'm Swati Krishna Sharan. I'm from Bangalore.
Hi, I'm Daisy. I'm from Assam. We are also the researcher of these intangible cultural heritages.
I'm Himanshu. I'm from Bangalore.
Hi, I'm Kriti. I'm a textile designer.
This opportunity of seeing Ladakh, not so much only from a motorcyclist's point of view, meeting different communities and seeing their different customs and beliefs. There's no way I could pass up this opportunity.
Welcome to TGHE. Ride 3 will be a bit more fun. It's a longer route. We're going to go from here to Khardung. We'll stop at K-Top, click a photo fast and leave from there. Then from there straight to Aranu. From there we'll take a shortcut to Pangong. From Pangong we'll ride to Somuri and then we head back to Leh.
We're going to a women's empowerment center where we have weavers who produce different shawls, sweaters for Looms of Ladakh.
If you don't have a good narrative about clothing, then we throw them away. There's no emotional attachment. How do we then tell people to love their clothes? Then hear the stories from where these clothes come from. Hello, bikers.
I'd only heard of Bandana Tiwari of Vogue before, and she seems to have a lot of knowledge about different cultures and how textiles are produced in different cultures.
Here you are in WEC, which is our manufacturing unit or our weaving center. Here you can see all the ladies working on the 5 different shawls.
Who would have thought bikers would be riders and researchers? You know, I love that additional responsibility they have now.
It's very meditative when you look at them, how they just choose one thread, second thread, and how they do, and how their brain is functioning without thinking how it needs to be done. I try to help myself to learn how it is, and I just passed a couple of threads. And it was the most difficult thing. Very hard. बहुत मुश्किल है. He just like 1, 2. मेरा respect चाहिए.
फर्स्ट टाइम में 2 दिन 3 4 दिन ही लग जाता है इनको पूरा ये डिजाइन फिर दोबारा करना, थोड़ा सा भी मिस्टेक हो गया दोबारा करना.
It's almost like meditation, right?
ये ब्लू वाला हो गया जैसे कि आसमान को झलकते हैं, फिर ये वाला हो गया आँख पानी, ये वाला फिर पानी का हो गया, फिर ये वाला ग्राउंड का हो गया, फिर इस तरह से अलग अलग
There's 5 elements, yeah.
हर जगह पे होता है हमारे ट्रेडिशनल में.
They were telling that we have been getting orders, we are making things. That made me feel very happy. It's a women's empowerment cell that they have been developing, but it's also better if they are able to sustain themselves on their own.
Right.
Yeah, it looks like a
It's
nut
the Silk
that they
Route.
have.
You know, the old Silk Route, the trading brought in not only materials, but also philosophies, symbolism, religion.
Yeah.
It's a great opportunity for people to come and see and experience the whole handloom weaving process, so that when we consume, we are more aware of what we are consuming. We're not consuming only the product, but embodiment of a whole lot of people's love and affection and their labor.
We started the climb to Khardung, and it was great fun because it was mostly gravel, and I absolutely love off-roading and I love hitting those gravel patches.
The moment we went up and saw everyone excited on Khardungla, it gave us spark. I didn't want to take a picture. I just stood there and was looking at people's excitement, smile.
This is the first time that I heard of Aranu village. I did not know what to expect. But it was really fascinating how small that place is. And it seems there are only 40 families that live in that village.
Like are the baskets woven by women in rural communities, that they carry not only their vegetables, the fruits that are grown, they carry the babies in it. So, you know, it's a basket full of memories. It's a basket full of human stories made by hand from the resources from your very environment.
Chile! कैसे आप?
ये घास आप जो यूज कर रहे हैं, इस घास का क्या नाम है? चुपचांग. चुपचांग. ये यहीं पे उगता है
जंगल में, बाग में.
इधर से दूर है क्या?
दूर है. हाँ.
अच्छा, इसको काट के रखा जा सकता है थोड़ी देर के लिए जब वो सूख जाता है?
पानी में डालता है ना.
आपको किसने सिखाया? आपको किसने सिखाया?
मम्मी ने सिखाया.
They said that now only a few people left who knows how to make the Tsepo, and the next generation, they're not interested in learning this because obviously they are more into studies and stuff.
An intangible asset has emotions, sentiment, storytelling, ancestral wisdom passed down from generations that's embedded in the DNA of the product.
They make this frame out of the stems from rose bushes, which are slightly harder, and then they weave the chukchang grass around that frame. And it's interesting that they find slightly darker shades of grass called chugma, and they incorporate that within the design, and then they create this very interesting checkered design.
ये कितना भार संभाल सकती है बड़ी वाली टोकरी, कितना वजन?
10-20
आप महीने में कितना बास्केट ऐसे बनाते हो? 10-20 बास्केट आप महीने में बनाते हो और सब बेचने के लिए भेज देते हैं?
भेज देते हैं।
बिक जाता है सब? You can feel they're still wet.
If you want to buy it, I'm making one for myself.
लेकिन हमको ना ये घास कहाँ मिलता है? आप ले जाइए हम।
और छुमा कौन सा है? छुमा। कोई काम में आता है?
हाँ,
क्या
आता है, काम पे आता है।
अच्छा काट के फेंस बनाते हैं।
Oh, I don't want to look back. Is it deep?
Very deep. 100 feet deep.
How they use water to their advantage and how it changes the material property of the hay or the grass that they're using. That is something that is unique.
तो 10 दिन के बाद इसको लेके फिर इससे सुखाते हैं कि फिर बना दें?
नहीं सुखाता है।
एक बार जब बना देते हैं फिर कीप लेकर।
इसी चलें। Okay.
Women who are doing it, they are really strong. They're putting so much strength into making sure it's secure. I was thinking to myself that there's no way I can do this for hours on end.
ये आपके हस्बैंड लोग बनाते हैं क्या? नहीं बनाते ना? ताकत नहीं होती।
It looks so simple. What do? You twist it, you do that. But then when I tried it myself, unbelievable. One wrong twist, it doesn't hold as much as it's supposed to.
Give it back to her.
Nice try, Mara.
Just finishing it.
One more round.
Now second round and then.
No, I think it's the last round.
Amazing. It's not just the basket. So these are stories we'll forget if we continue to say it's the basket. No. There's something else behind the basket. There's a sentiment that comes from a community. The basket is the final product.
The ride from Aranu to Pangong Tso, it was really amazing. The roads were very bad, so I was a little bit scared. The entire ride was really worth it.
Brings you back to those kind of feelings, which is seeing something really big, vast, beautiful for the first time. And makes you wonder about this universe a little more.
Pangong to Somoreri is not easy. Okay? It's not for everyone. And we were lucky enough to ride on mud, water, sand.
At this time of the year, if you look around, it is very beautiful, but it's arid. And then these reds come out, the turquoise blues.
I really enjoyed the dance, the way they tell the story like with their dance and with their singing.
आप गा रहे थे, ये जो गा रहे थे गाना, इसका क्या मतलब है?
जो हमारा पहाड़ी में वो जब बर्फ गिरता है ना,
when the snow starts melting from the mountains and they sing the song so that the water comes down to the fields.
इसको क्या बोलते हैं?
इसको हमारे लोग डमनियन बोलते हैं.
Danyang.
When we spoke to him, said the whole instrument is handmade with woods. They cut and they actually carve it and then they make it. So the sound was so soothing, so nice.
I really enjoyed the aesthetics of it and how they have dressed up, the earrings, or the small details that you see, how the shoes are, and that is what I actually liked about the whole. It's a new experience and you get to see different things.
सब इस पे देखेंगे, यहाँ पे सेल्फी थोड़ा हंसेंगे.
We're probably seeing some of the most ingenious expressions of creativity that have not been touched by the outside world.
The day started pretty early for us. We went to meet a shepherd called Dhonduk Dorju.
Pashmina is locally called lena, and it's like a down. It's almost like cotton wool. The hair grows long on a goat's body, all sort of mainly on the back and the legs. And the pashmina rises just above the surface of the skin. It's the pashmina that keeps the goat warm. That's why we always say that the higher you go, the colder the wind chill factor is, the better pashmina you would get.
हम सब राइडर्स आए हैं, आपके साथ आज थोड़ा टाइम बताएंगे.
ना मामी है
इधर का 30 नमी.
30 मामी है.
हाँ.
बाकी को दादी है. Thank you for my Hindi. My Hindi is like his Hindi.
He showed us his herd of 50 goats, Changtangi goats, and we decided to travel with him up the mountain to graze with the goats.
Clear that. इधर पीछे आ जाओ.
They will go. They know.
50 से ज़्यादा लग रहा है.
ये तो मिक्स करना है.
मिक्स करके कितना हो गया अभी?
मिक्स करते यहाँ से 150.
150. सब आपका ही है?
आपका नहीं है, अलग अलग है.
अलग अलग है, लेकिन आप लेके चलो.
हाँ, मैं लेके चलो.
तो आपका ग्रीन है कि आपका ब्लू है?
ये तो ग्रीन.
ग्रीन आपका है?
ग्रीन.
ब्लू दूसरे का है?
ग्रीन दूसरा.
We climbed up the mountain with the shepherd, and they sort of marched up the mountain like mountain goats themselves, without breaking a sweat. All of us, on the other hand, were every 5 minutes we were just like, short of breath. Right till there they go. Where?
आप इधर ही बैठते हो कि ऊपर भी जाते हो?
ऊपर जाता है.
ऊपर वो बोलते हैं बर्फ हो रहा है.
ऊपर बर्फ है ना, वहाँ पर.
उधर तक जाते हैं?
उधर तक जाते हैं.
हर रोज
जाते हैं.
अच्छा.
5 बजे 6 बजे में वापस नहीं आते हैं.
अच्छा, 6 बजे वापस आते हैं.
6 बजे. वहाँ देखो, वहाँ एक बर्फ है ना. घास आला है ना.
जैसे यहाँ से दिख नहीं रहा है, पर आप बोल रहे हो ऐसी घास वहाँ पे भी है.
हाँ, घास यहाँ ये तो थोड़ा कम है ना. घास अच्छा कहाँ है, वहाँ ले जाना. वहाँ पे जाना.
वो खुद चले जाएंगे.
हाँ, खुद चलना चाहिए.
ये पी सकते हैं पानी?
बहुत अच्छा है.
बहुत अच्छा है?
अच्छा है.
चलिए, कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं है?
प्रॉब्लम नहीं है.
पक्का ना?
मेरे को ये पीना है.
थोड़ा ऊपर से पियो.
ऐसा.
ठीक है ना?
हाँ.
ठंडा है.
ठंडा है ना.
So after following the goats for as long as we could, We know that Dorje would only get the boats down by 6 in the evening, so we decided to come back because we also wanted to see the weaving happening down.
How ingenious are people, no matter where they come from. Like, who made that loom? Who decided that the back strap, using your body weight to weave? I'm absolutely amazed at human ingenuity.
Julie! Julie!
Guys, come on, take a seat. Okay. So when I came, I mean, these ladies, as you know, they're weaving this, but they don't weave the pashmina because it's very fragile.
So that's the cleaned up one?
No. This is sheep wool. Yeah.
This one is pashmina.
This is pashmina, but this is not cleaned up. Yeah.
यहाँ पे जो धागा लगाया है, ये यहाँ पे बनाया है या फिर कहीं से लाया है?
यहाँ का बना है।
यहाँ का बनाया है।
वही धागा।
When they stretch it out,
She's doing the base. Cotton by cotton, 2 threads. और ये अपने लिए बनाते हैं।
ऐसे ना?
Oh, it looks nice.
Nice and warm, I'll tell you that. Yeah, that's it. Oh, it looks fabulous. There's my camera.
ये आप लोग का बच्चा लोग सीखेगा
क्या?
ये ऐसे कारपेट बनाना?
नहीं।
तो आपके बाद कोई भी नहीं बनाएगा इसको, हाँ?
तो अब आपका घर जा रहे हैं ना?
घर दिखाएंगे हमें ले जाके। देख सकते हैं हम आपका घर।
चलिए।
Okay, come. When I walked into the tent, I mean, it's overwhelming because, you know, you are going back in time, but it's still happening in the present. And this is what my great-great-great-great-great-grandmother must have done. They're cooking there. The children look perfectly jolly and red-cheeked and happy. Julie, धन्यवाद आपका घर में आपने बुलाया.
वो पीछे क्या कर रहे हैं?
ये छुरपी है ना? Churpi. So it's made from yak milk ka churpi? Yak milk. Okay, so basically churn it. That's what she's doing there right now. So she's churning it and the final product will be this. You can make it into a yummy brothy soup. You can make it into almost like a paneer curry, but the texture is very different.
कैसे खाते हैं?
ये खाते हैं चावल वाला खाते हैं रोटी वाला रोटी
उसके साथ आप इसको खाते हैं
ऐसे खाते
How is it?
It's a very thick yogurt.
I want to.
Yeah. They showed us the different things that they had prepared. One was the churpi, the cheese, then yogurt, a sweet dish, and the yak meat.
What was your favorite, Sam?
The jerky with the butter.
Oh,
Mine was yak yogurt. It's really nice. बहुत बढ़िया.
कौन सा?
Yogurt
butter. बहुत बढ़िया. तो धन्यवाद.
Thank you. Shukriya. We waited there, then we come down, we ate food, we waited for the goat to come back. It's just imagining them whole day, every day of their life. That's what they do. Hats off.
We come here to be reassured of our humanity. People living here already know it and they don't discuss it. It's part of their lives.
When animals enter the space, they eat the grass, they move around, and they exit. We humans need to learn from them to be more sensitive, more conscious, and take it as your own world?
I think the whole journey has been quite enlightening. I got to see cultures and meet people and talk to the locals, people who are still in some degree nomadic, who are living off the land.
Unlearn a lot of things what I've already googled or learned about the Himalayas. This is something new.
When we go back to these traditional communities, we realize how diverse we were and how wonderful that is to have a different point of view and different ways of being. And that must be retained.